I could teach a normal person how to do this in 4 hours, and they will be 100% faster.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
If you are able to absorb more information, you definitely have an advantage. From all the 500 millionaires that we have interviewed in this show, they all love books. I have to say that very rare we find a successful entrepreneur that they are always surrounded by books. They have recommended a lot of amazing books in this show, Stoppable, and because like I always say, right? The difference between you are right now and where you want to be is just what you know. Because the person that is already when they know something that you don't. Yeah, I'll give you an example.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can take any of the millionaires out there, pick any of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can take all the money, you can take all the clothes, can take everything, can leave them on the street, guarantee you 2-3 years down the line maximum, they already back with the
Right
million.
back again. Well,
Because
Oprah reads a book a day. Bill Gates reads a book a day. Warren Buffett reads a book a day. Elon
Any
Musk reads
success,
2 books a day.
any
Look at their
success.
bank account. Look at their bank account. So ask
Absolutely.
yourself, what happens when you read?
Yeah.
I made $65 million from reading. To me, it's a no-brainer. It's the key to succeeding in a based economy. What's between ears is the only job security you'll ever have. And if you're an entrepreneur, you have to know a lot. Besides knowing what you do, you have to know how to sell it and market it and present it and do public speaking and write copy, or at least know the right people to hire and know that they're doing it right. But unless you learn a lot of skills, your business won't succeed. You'll be very, very talented and no one will hire you.
Yeah. So how when someone told you that you're the best in the world? It's like being an Olympic champion, right? It's like being a world champion. Yeah. So how do you feel when, man, I'm the best in the world? This and something so amazing, which is my girlfriend, she's right behind on the screen. She owns a book publishing company, so she will love to make the interview. She has a very successful podcast also. And she will love to have you on her podcast. So yeah, she owns a book publishing company. I wrote several books, and she's also written several books as well. So I'm a big fan of this type of speedy reading fast and memory techniques. However, exactly what you said is all to most important is, like you say, it's not reading fast, but absorb the content. But just imagine exactly with, tell us again, because I want to know, so how many books can you read in 8 hours?
Well, I wouldn't read for 8 hours because in 3 hours,
it's tiring,
I can read 10 books in 3 hours.
Wow. 10 books in 3 hours. That's very
enough.
That's
you
very
you try to read
impressive.
more than that, you're not going to remember anything. So
you gotta say, wow. But then
I also write there. I wrote my last book in 5 hours.
Wow.
And #1 on Amazon the next day. Reading is input, writing is output.
Well, the writing is also very difficult. So
it's similar to reading. And one, you're taking the information and putting it in your brain, and the other, you're taking information in your brain and writing it. So the two skills are really
about
the
two
same
years
thing.
to learn the skill, because at the end of the day, skill, the more you practice, the better you become.
I teach it. I have a free book if people want a book on learning. It's howiebook.fun. howiebook.fun. It's a free book on learning, and if they want to take a program, it's Howie reading.live. I have a live a month, And
Wow.
I could teach a normal person how to do this in 4 hours, and they will be 100% faster in 4 hours and know what they read and remember it. I had an 84-year-old
Wow.
read
Wow.
3 books in 3 hours right after I taught her. And she was 84. My oldest student was 92. She was 100%. And my youngest student was 8, and she was reading 5 seconds a page and retaining it. So if you're
Wow.
between 8 and 92, and most of your audience
It's
is, I'm
suitable.
pretty sure there aren't any embryos watching us right now. So if you're between 8 and 92, I can make it easier to learn and understand and use information, which is really all your business is using what you know to make money. That's what entrepreneurs do. Whether it's a skill or they teach or they coach, whatever it is they're doing, it's using what they know to make a living. And if you know more, you're going to make more. That's just how it works. Learners are earners.
And then Howard, this one thing is to read fast, the other thing is understand, and the other thing is design a program
Understanding.
and design a program so you can teach others. Because you one thing is that you can do it, but can you teach others to do it?
Would you like to see how understanding works? And I could show you that.
You can share it.
Yeah.
You can share it with us. Tell us.
One of the keys, because I took all those courses about the brain, and
Wow.
what I learned is how the brain can read. So I'm going to read a passage, and it's missing something called schema. Schema is the key to learning. I'm going to show you how it works. So this is no schema, and looks how confusing it is. This is an easy thing to do. If possible, you could do it at home, but you could always go someplace else if it's necessary. Beware of overdoing it. This is a major mistake. It may cost you quite a bit of money. And you don't have any idea what I'm talking about because there's no schema. I'm going to read it again. One word, a title, one word has schema, and watch how instantly it makes sense. The same words. Laundry, laundry. This is an easy thing to do. If possible, you could do it at home, but you could always go someplace else if it's necessary. Beware of overdoing it. This is a major mistake and can cost you quite a bit of money. By teaching people where the words are,
Ah,
the
wow. Really powerful
information makes sense, they could go quicker and still understand very difficult material because they're
concepts.
using the brain's decoding system and they are conscious of what it is and how it works and where it is in the book. And now they're able to go much faster and still understand. And then I show them how to remember. If you'd like, I could demonstrate that too.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So there are a
Absolutely.
lot of ways to remember. I'll show you one. I'm going to give you 10 things, and I'm not going to show you how, and it's not going to be nice. You won't remember it. Then I'll show you how, and instantly you'll know everything you couldn't learn. You ready?
Yes, absolutely.
Audience, do this with me. So you want to remember pole, shoes, tricycle, car, glove, gun, dice, skate, cat, and bowling pins. And if I said, tell me the 10 things backwards, right now you look at me and say, I don't know 10. Maybe you know 2 or 3, maybe 4, but that's about it. I'll show you the secret. This is one secret. There are many. The ancient Greeks found a speedway to learn a list. This is a list. Take a list you know and link it to the list you're learning. I'm going to bet people watching your show can count to 10. I feel confident this is true. That means those things are hanging in their brain already. And we're going to hang the new list on the 10 things they know super fast. One thing is important. When I ask you to repeat it. Don't listen, do it. You don't learn by reading alone. Remember, 10% of what you read, 90% of what you say and do. This is a tool. I'm teaching you a tool. It's not a drill. It's an actual tool. I want you to remember. No start. The number one looks like a pole, like a flagpole. When I say one, you say pole. One.
Paul.
Excellent. And if you're at home watching, do this. 2 is shoes. You wear 2 shoes. What's 2?
Shoes.
What's 1?
Paul.
Excellent.
Oh, wow.
3,
I'm remembering.
you're going to remember all 10 in 3 minutes. 3 is a tricycle. 3 wheels. Tricycle. What's 3?
Tricycle.
What's 2?
Choose.
What's 1?
Pull. Wow.
Great. 4 is a car. 4 tires on a car. What's 4?
Oh.
2.
Choose.
1.
Pull.
3.
Tricycle.
Getting easier. 5 is the glove. There's 5 fingers in a glove. What's 5?
Glove.
3.
Tricycle.
1.
Pull.
6 gun. They love them in Texas. The Cowboys. 6 gun. What's 6?
Gun.
4.
Car.
2.
Choose.
Excellent. Lucky 7 in dice. You want a 7. Lucky 7 in dice. What's 7?
Lucky dice.
5. Giving you a clue.
Gloves.
3.
Tricycle.
1.
Pull.
Almost done. Rhymes work. Say 8 skate.
8 skate.
What's 8?
Skate.
6. What did they love in Texas?
Oh, this one I forgot because I don't know the word.
Cowboys. What are Cowboys like?
6. Pull.
The
No,
gun.
this one.
The gun.
Gun.
Six shooter. Okay. 4.
4 is the car.
2.
Choose.
We're almost done. 9. How many lives does a cat have?
9.
9. So what's 9?
Cats.
Lucky 7 in the game of
Dice.
5.
Gloves.
3.
Tricycle.
1.
Pull.
10. How many bowling pins? How many bowling pins are in a bowling alley on a lane?
10.
What's 10?
Bowling.
1.
Pull.
2.
Shoes.
3.
Tricycle.
4.
Car.
5.
Gloves.
6. Texas.
Texas. Yeah, I don't know the word of this one. The
gun.
Gun. Yeah.
Lucky 7.
7 dice.
8 rhymes with.
Rhymes. Skate.
9 lives.
Of a cat.
10. The game
the
of.
Bowling.
Now, you just learned how to learn numbers. I'm going to show you how to
and
use
English is not my first language.
This will work in other languages, by the way.
Yeah.
This will show you how to speed learn numbers. So let's say you're in a hotel and your room is 314. By the time you go to the lobby, you don't know what number the room is. 3 is a tricycle. 1 is a pole. 4 is a car. Make a movie. A tricycle hits a pole on a car. A tricycle hits a pole on a car. What number is tricycle?
3.
Hits a pole.
1.
On a car.
4.
At your hotel. Tricycle, pole, car. And so you could use it in math because it's pi, the number for measuring a circle. And the 0, the picture for 0 is the 10 bowling pins. So you have 1 to 9, and 10 is the 0. And now anytime you have to learn a number, find the picture, line them up, make a movie out of the pictures. Think of the pictures, you'll remember the number.
Wow, Howard, that's fantastic.
You're welcome.
Thank you
That's
so
what
much.
I think. Remember, the whole system at howiereading.live, and there's a free book, howiebook.fun. So whether they want a free book
and then you're
or
going to
they
have a
want
lot
to
of fun. And then you have fun learning, because that's the other thing. It's not about learn and you know, nobody wants to be in front of us and going back to school. But the way
it has to be fun.
It's like
it's fun. When it's fun and you're laughing, you learn. When it's a bell gonna ring, let me out of here. This is what school was like. Make it stop.
Nobody wants Nobody
wants that.
I do a lot of talks all over about this. One of the things that we speak all over the world is landing.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.